Have you ever wondered what's really going on behind those big, curious eyes? Babies are born with a secret language, and today we're going to decode it together. Welcome to Cute Baby Clips, where we dive into the fascinating science of baby development. Did you know that babies have special mirror neurons? These tiny cells are like a mini mirror in their brains, helping them download your emotions. When you smile, their brain fires the same way yours does. They are literally learning how to feel by watching you. This is called social referencing. Before a baby decides if something is scary or fun, they look at your face for a signal. If you look calm, they feel safe. If you look worried, they'll mirror that fear. You are their emotional compass. Now let's play a game. Can you guess this cry? Listen closely to the rhythm and watch the cues. Use your instincts. That was a hunger cry. Notice the rooting and the rhythmic sound. You got it, 1 for 1. One of the most powerful experiments in baby science is the still face effect. It shows just how much babies rely on our engagement. When a parent stops reacting, a baby quickly tries to re-engage them. They need your emotional response to feel connected and secure. Some babies are Velcro babies. They need constant physical closeness to feel safe. This isn't bad behavior. It's a sign of a strong attachment need. Others are explorers. They feel secure enough to venture out as long as they know their home base, you, is still there. Around 8 months, babies develop object permanence. They finally realize that when you leave the room, you still exist. This is why peekaboo is so exciting. It's a workout for their growing brain as they build a map of the world. When a baby is overwhelmed, they can't calm themselves down yet. They need co-regulation. Your calm nervous system becomes their calm. By staying calm during their storm, you are teaching them how to handle big emotions in the future. It's hard work, but it's the ultimate win. Think of their behavior like an iceberg. The tantrum you see is just the tip. Underneath, they might be hungry, tired, or just overstimulated. Learning to look beneath the surface changes everything. You stop reacting to the noise and start responding to the need. Babies also show micro-expressions, tiny, fast emotional cues. Catching these early helps you meet their needs before they reach a boiling point. It's like a secret handshake between you and your baby. The more you watch, the more you'll understand. So remember, they are downloading you, looking to you for safety, and using their behavior to tell you exactly what they need. You are their best teacher and their safest place. You've got this, and they are smarter than they look. Coming up next, why babies pick a favorite person and what that actually means for your bond. You won't want to miss it. Which one is your baby? A Velcro baby, an explorer, or somewhere in between? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next guide. Is your baby suddenly obsessed with one parent while giving the other the cold shoulder? It's not a phase, it's actually a brilliant milestone in their development. Welcome back to Cute Baby Clips. Today, we're exploring the science behind the favorite person phenomenon. To a baby, a favorite person isn't just about fun, it's about survival. They are identifying their primary source of safety and security in a big, confusing world. Psychologists call this secure attachment. By picking a favorite, your baby is building a safe base from which they can eventually explore. Between 6 and 12 months, the brain's emotional center, the amygdala, becomes highly specialized in recognizing the face and voice of their primary protector. Just the sound of that person's voice can trigger a massive release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, instantly lowering the baby's stress. Let's look at this handoff. See the transition? This is a classic favorite person shift. It can feel personal for the other parent, but here's the truth. If you aren't the favorite right now, don't worry. It's not a rejection of you. It's a sign that your baby feels secure enough to fully focus on one relationship at a time. Favorites often shift based on the baby's needs. One parent might be the comfort favorite for sleep, while the other is the play favorite for high energy. To help with the transition, use what we call the transition bridge. Keep the favorite parent in sight while the other parent slowly engages. By validating the baby's preference instead of fighting it, you actually help them feel safe enough to bridge the gap back to you. Routine is your best friend here. Consistently having the non-favorite parent handle specific tasks, like bath time, builds a unique bond over time. This phase is actually the first step toward independence. Because they know their favorite is there, they feel brave enough to try new things. Remember, parenting is a long game. The favorite person today might be the one getting the no tomorrow. It's all part of the dance. So remember, picking a favorite is a sign of healthy brain development. It's about survival, and it's always subject to change. You are both essential. Trust the process and stay patient. They are downloading your love every single day. Coming up next, why frustration is actually good for your baby's brain and how to stop trying to make your baby happy. Who is the favorite in your house right now? Mom, dad, or maybe even the family dog? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next guide. Does it break your heart to see your baby struggle? Your first instinct is to jump in and fix it, but what if I told you that by helping too soon, you might be slowing down their brain growth? Welcome back to Cute Baby Clips. Today, we're talking about the science of frustration and why it's a vital tool for development. When a baby struggles, their brain is working overtime. That moment of frustration is exactly when new neural pathways are being forged. Struggle is the sound of learning. Psychologists call this optimal challenge. It's the sweet spot where the task is just hard enough to be frustrating, but easy enough to eventually solve. When we solve the problem immediately, we rob them of the aha moment. Their brain stops searching for a solution and the learning process shuts down. Try the 30-second rule. When you see them struggle, count to 30 in your head before offering help. Give their brain the space it needs to think. Instead of doing it for them, try scaffolding. Offer a tiny hint or a supportive word. You are the coach, not the player. The joy of success after a struggle is one of the most powerful rewards for a baby's brain. It builds persistence, a trait that lasts a lifetime. It's okay if they cry. You can validate their frustration without removing the challenge. Say, I see you're working hard. It's tough, isn't it? Your calm is their anchor. By letting them struggle, you are teaching them resilience. You are teaching them that they are capable of handling hard things. That's the ultimate parenting win. Remember social referencing from part 1. If you look worried when they struggle, they'll think struggle is bad. If you look confident, they'll feel brave. The babies who are allowed to struggle become the toddlers who solve their own problems. You are building their future self-confidence one block at a time. So remember, struggle is growth. Use the 30-second rule and stop trying to make them happy when they're busy becoming capable. You're doing a great job. Trust their brain. It's smarter than it looks. You've got this. Coming up next, the science of sleep. We're decoding sleep training, rhythms, and why your baby's brain never actually turns off. Do you find it hard to sit back and watch your baby struggle? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next guide. Have you ever watched your baby sleep and wondered why they twitch, smile, or even cry out? Their brain isn't just resting, it's performing a complex nightly system update. Welcome back to Cute Baby Clips. Today, we're decoding the science of baby sleep and why it's so different from ours. Unlike adults, babies have very short sleep cycles, only about 50 minutes. This means they transition between light and deep sleep twice as often as we do. About half of their sleep is active sleep, or REM. During this time, the brain is busy processing everything they learned during the day and building new memories. When a baby wakes up at night, they are often just at the edge of a sleep cycle. Learning to bridge these cycles is one of the biggest milestones in their first year. This is where co-regulation comes in. By offering a gentle touch or a soft word, you help their nervous system transition back into deep sleep. Your presence is their sleep cue. Let's play a game. Can you spot the early sleep cue? Watch the eyes and the hands. Rubbing the eyes is a classic sign that the sleep window is open. If you miss that window, the brain releases cortisol, making it much harder for them to settle. Timing is everything in the science of sleep. A safe environment is key. Keep the room cool, dark, and use white noise to mimic the sounds of the womb. It's about creating a sensory bridge to safety. During deep sleep, the brain also releases growth hormones and clears out metabolic waste. Sleep isn't just downtime, it's essential maintenance for a growing body. If you're exhausted, remember, baby sleep is designed to be frequent and fragmented. It's not your fault, and it's not their fault. It's just how their brain is built. As their brain matures, those cycles will lengthen and the active sleep will decrease. You are laying the foundation for a lifetime of healthy rest. So remember, short cycles are normal, active sleep is learning, and co-regulation is your best tool. Sleep is a system update. Take a deep breath. You're doing great, and they are growing every time they close their eyes. You've got this. Coming up next, we're looking at the big picture, the long-term impact of early development, and the future of your baby's potential. What is your baby's most obvious sleep cue? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next guide. Every smile you return, every cry you soothe, and every discovery you share is building something extraordinary. You aren't just raising a baby, you are building a human brain for the future. Welcome to the final part of our series. Today we're looking at the big picture, how early parenting shapes long-term potential. In the first 3 years, the brain is at its most plastic. It's making over 1 million new neural connections every single second. This is the ultimate window of opportunity. Responsive parenting, or serve and return, is the key. When you respond to your baby's cues, you are hardwiring their brain for social intelligence and emotional stability. The security they feel now becomes the empathy they show later. Babies who feel safe and understood grow into adults who can navigate complex relationships with ease. Let's look at this curiosity. See the focus? This isn't just play. It's the foundation of scientific inquiry and problem solving. Encouraging this now builds a lifelong love of learning. Your job isn't to direct their path, but to ensure the foundation they start from is solid, safe, and filled with wonder. Confidence starts in your arms. Language development, pattern recognition, and focus are all nurtured through simple, daily routines. Reading together today builds the cognitive architecture for tomorrow's success. Remember part 3? Allowing them to struggle builds the persistence muscle. Resilience isn't something people are born with. It's something parents help build through supported challenges. Try the joint attention tool. Simply noticing what they notice and commenting on it validates their perspective and boosts their vocabulary and social bonding. The potential of your baby is limitless. By focusing on the science of connection today, you are giving them the best possible start for whatever the future holds. So remember, connection is growth, curiosity is learning, and resilience is the ultimate win. You are building the future. You've got this, and they are smarter than they look. Trust the science and enjoy the journey. Coming up next, we're wrapping it all up with The Heart of Smart Parenting, a summary of everything we've learned to keep you confident. What's the most amazing thing your baby has done lately? Share your win in the comments. See you in the next guide. Is there anything better than the sound of a baby's laugh? It's pure, it's infectious, and according to science, it's actually a sign that your baby's brain is reaching a sophisticated new level of understanding. Welcome back to Cute Baby Clips. Today we're decoding the science of joy and why laughter is a serious business in baby development. Laughter usually starts around 4 months. It's triggered by the violation of expectation. When you hide your face and then reappear, their brain processes the surprise and rewards them with a giggle. Every time a baby laughs, their brain is flooded with dopamine and endorphins. These feel-good chemicals aren't just for happiness, they actually strengthen the neural pathways associated with learning and memory. Laughter is also a powerful social glue. It's one of the first ways babies communicate that they are having a shared experience with you. It's their way of saying, I'm with you and I love this. Let's look at this anticipation. See the tensed shoulders and the wide eyes? This is anticipation. Their brain is predicting the future, and the laughter is the release of that built-up tension. Between 6 and 9 months, their sense of humor expands. They start to find absurdity funny, like a parent wearing a silly hat or making a funny sound. They are learning the rules of the world. Laughter is a precursor to language. It uses the same breathing patterns and vocal cord control needed for speech. By laughing together, you are literally practicing how to talk. And remember those mirror neurons? If you laugh, they laugh. Your joy is their blueprint for happiness. When you share a laugh, you are co-regulating their emotional state toward joy. Laughter also builds resilience. It teaches babies that even when things go wrong, like a soft tumble, they can use humor to reset their nervous system and keep exploring. The babies who laugh often grow into children with high emotional intelligence. You are building their social confidence and their ability to connect with others for life. So remember, laughter is learning, surprise is growth, and joy is the ultimate social glue. Keep the giggles coming. You are their best playmate and their greatest source of joy. Trust the science and keep downloading those smiles. You've got this. Coming up next, why babies crave predictability and how to become the master of routine without losing your mind. What makes your baby laugh the most? Tickles, silly faces, or a good old-fashioned peekaboo? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next guide. Have you ever noticed how your baby lights up the second they see the bathtub or hear the sound of their favorite bowl? It's not a habit, it's their brain thriving on the power of predictability. Welcome back to Cute Baby Clips. Today, we're decoding why babies crave routine and how it builds a foundation for lifelong security. For a baby, the world is a chaotic rush of sensory input. Routine acts like a map. It tells their brain what's coming next, which lowers their stress and allows them to focus on learning. Predictability lowers cortisol, the stress hormone. When a baby knows the sequence of their day, their nervous system stays in a state of calm alert, the optimal state for brain development. Routine also gives babies a sense of control. Even before they can speak, they are making correct predictions about their world. This builds their confidence and their trust in you. Let's play a game. Can you guess the next step in this routine? The curtains are closed, the lights are low. What comes next? Is it playtime or story time? It's story time. These simple cues, like closing the curtains, are sensory bridges that help your baby transition from one state to another without a struggle. Try routine mapping. Focus on the sequence, not the clock. It's more important that bath follows dinner than it is to start exactly at 6. Sequence creates the security. Transitions are the hardest part of a baby's day. Using a transition cue, like a specific song or a 5-minute warning, gives their brain time to shift gears and prevents meltdowns. Routine doesn't mean rigidity. You can be flexible while keeping the core sequence. This flexible routine teaches babies that while the world changes, their primary safety remains constant. The master of routine today becomes the independent child tomorrow. By building these habits now, you are teaching them executive function and self-regulation for life. So remember, sequence is security, use sensory bridges, and focus on the map, not the clock. You are the master of routine. You're doing an amazing job providing that anchor of stability. Trust the process and keep building those bridges. You've got this. Coming up next, the deep dive into the science of attachment and why your baby's clinginess is actually a sign of emotional strength. What is your most important daily routine? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next guide. Is your toddler having a massive meltdown over a broken cracker? It feels like irrational drama, but in their world, it's a full-blown emotional emergency. Today, we're looking beneath the surface. Welcome back to Cute Baby Clips. Today, we're decoding the toddler iceberg, the secret map to understanding big emotions. Think of your toddler's behavior like an iceberg. The tantrum you see is just the tip. Underneath the surface, there is almost always a hidden need driving the storm. This happens because of the brain gap. Their emotional downstairs brain is fully functional, but their logical upstairs brain won't be fully built for years. They literally can't think their way out of a tantrum yet. When they lose control, they need to borrow yours. This is co-regulation. By staying calm in their storm, you are acting as their external upstairs brain, helping their nervous system reset. Let's look at this meltdown. See the eye rubbing? The behavior is screaming, but the need is exhaustion. When we respond to the need instead of the noise, the storm passes faster. Validation is your most powerful tool. Say, I see you're really upset. That cracker broke and it's so hard. You are validating the feeling without rewarding the behavior. Once the amygdala cools down, the upstairs brain can come back online. This is the moment for learning. Now you can talk about what happened and how to handle it next time. Try the validation loop. 1. Name the feeling. 2. Stay close. 3. Wait for the calm. This loop hardwires their brain for future emotional intelligence and self-regulation. The toddlers who are validated during tantrums become the children who can regulate their own emotions. You are building their lifelong mental health, one meltdown at a time. Remember, you aren't giving in by being kind. You are giving tools. The long game is a child who feels safe enough to be messy, knowing you are their solid ground. So remember, look beneath the surface, stay calm to co-regulate, and use the validation loop. You've got the map to the iceberg. You're doing an amazing job. Trust their brain. It's doing the best it can with the tools it has. You've got this. Coming up next, the grand finale. We're bringing it all together in the heart of smart parenting. Your complete toolkit for the first 3 years. What is your toddler's most common meltdown trigger? Let us know in the comments. See you in the final guide. Parenting is the most important job you will ever have. Over the last 9 guides, we've explored the incredible science behind your baby's development. Today, we're bringing it all together. Welcome to the grand finale of Smart Parenting Baby Behavior Guides. This is the heart of smart parenting, your complete toolkit for the first 3 years. It all starts with connection. We learned that babies use mirror neurons to download your emotions. Your calm, your joy, and your presence are the primary building blocks of their world. We decoded the favorite person phase and the science of attachment. Clinginess isn't a problem to solve, it's a milestone to celebrate. You are their safe base and their emotional compass. We discovered that struggle is the sound of learning. By using the 30-second rule and allowing frustration, you are hardwiring their brain for resilience and lifelong self-confidence. We decoded the science of sleep, the nightly system update. Understanding short sleep cycles and the power of co-regulation helps everyone rest easier and grow stronger. We mastered the routine. Predictability lowers cortisol and provides the anchor of stability that babies need to feel safe enough to explore and learn. Sequence is security. And we learn to look beneath the surface of the toddler iceberg. By validating the need instead of reacting to the noise, you are building their emotional intelligence for life. The heart of smart parenting isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about serve and return interactions that tell your baby, I see you, I hear you, and you are safe. The work you do today, the patience during tantrums, the consistency of routines, and the shared laughter will echo for decades. You are building the future of their potential. Parenting is a marathon, not a sprint. Be kind to yourself. You are doing an amazing job, and your baby is lucky to have you as their first and most important teacher. So remember, connection is the key, struggle is growth, and your calm is their anchor. You've got the toolkit. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Keep trusting the science, keep downloading the joy, and keep being the amazing parent you are. The journey doesn't end here. Stay tuned for more guides as we continue to explore the wonderful world of child development together. Which guide in this series helped you the most? We'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Until next time, happy parenting.